my name is Nicola and I am simply a stitcher. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a floss tube to do. Now I know I did a whip parade at the weekend, but not everybody watches those, so I thought I'd just pop on and show how far we've got. I've got 4 full coverage and my start and finish for month of July to show, so I'm going to get straight in because I don't have an awful lot of time this evening. So again, it's a Monday night. Andy's got a YouTube thing in a minute and I haven't had my tea yet. I've been doing overtime. So first full coverage that I've worked on is this piece, and this is called She Sleeps. The artwork is by Stephanie Pui Mun Law, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one, it's not the Mareka one, the Heaven and Earth design. And last time we were at 4.83%. We are now at 5.64%, and I'm working this on 20 count Aida 2/1 full cross, and I am doing around the edge first. So that represents another 1200 stitches in, so I'm quite pleased. Again, I've got some progress this week. We've got some very pale peach coloured stitches there as well. So that is that one. That's the first one. Okay. Right, okay, I'm going down this list in the order that I've written them. So next one on my list is this one. It's Maui Princess by Hannah Lynn. This is the freebie, again charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and again we are trying with this one desperately as much as we can to get towards a finish. We were at 58.15%, we're now at 58.79%. So this week it has only been worked during its normal rotation. It's not had any extra time this week, and she now looks like this. And this week I'm just going to fold it up and show you where I've been working. So this week we've been working on filling in the arm. I don't know if you can see, but there are actually stitches there, and in this bit here, and this was out on a stitch with me this week as well. So very pleased with continuing progress on Maui Princess, and like I said, this is certainly going to be my next full coverage finish. So there we go. Let's just pop her back in a bag so it doesn't get lost. Okay, next one I've worked on is another Heaven and Earth design. Maui Princess had 1400 stitches, and it's worked on 25 count 1/1 full cross. Next one is Envy, which is this one. Artwork by Marta Dahlig, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. One of the 7 deadly sins. Number 2 for me, as I keep telling y'all. So for this one, it's stitch 1/1 on 25 count Lugana, and it's gone from 21.88% to 22.29%. Was this on the stitch with me this week? It might have been, I can't remember. Oh no, it was My Princess and Stephanie Pui Mun Law. This one's getting rather long. I'm just going to fold it up and show you where I've been stitching. So again, with this one, I am moving down towards that bottom. You can see the bottom line here, the bottom grid line. And I'm just sort of filling in this area now. There's lots of very blocky stitching, so it's just really a case of filling it in until I get to the bottom. Then I'll move back up to the top and start working down the next column. Let's do that. So she's gone from 21.88 to 22.29%, and that represents 1,000 stitches. So the next one I've worked on has had all of my extra stitching time on it this week, and it's been a busy week for overtime. I did quite a lot this week, but I've still managed to put in 4,300 stitches into this piece. However, we've only moved from 28.27 to 28.80%. So it just seems with this one, no matter how much I go like the clappers at it, it's not moving, although we've gone from estimated finish of 2043 to 2036 now, so it's coming down at least. And of course I'm talking about this one, and this is my Tilton Crafts Realm of Middle Earth map. And I've seen on Instagram today that Clara, who very often comments on my videos, she's now working on it. I think she's doing hers 2 over 1/10 though on the diagonal. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to, you know, come out, Clara. So yeah, brilliant. So that is all of the full coverage that I've worked on. So just the 4 pieces. Doesn't feel like I've got a lot done, but 7,700 stitches this week, which is, I mean, to be fair, it's quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. I look a mess, I'm sorry. Let me actually even show you Realm of Middle Earth, because I've just realised I've not even done that. I want to show you the mock-up. But 4,300 stitches on this piece. It's all background. So we're still doing the background, you know, beigey, orangey, sandy, pastel-y kind of browny areas of this map. This is going to be a letter H when it comes up, and then of course, as you can see, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 8, 7 times, so I've got with 4,000 stitches ish from the edge. So yeah, 1 over 1 full cross on 25 count. So yeah, even though it's only a small amount in percentage, it's an awful lot of stitches, and I just have to keep plodding away at it. Hello. The cat's come to sit next to me. I don't think she's very happy at the moment. She's had to have a little bath, because she's had a little catty accident. But yeah, hi. Hello. Bless her. I'm not showing you because she looks really scraggly. Anyway, so the next thing is my start and finish for July. I did the spinny wheel random picker thing, and it showed me this one. It's much better. You can see it, you know, much clearer now. I took it out of the packet. This is a ballerina, fairy princess. I call it ballerina because she's a little ballerina with a little froggy there. And I was talking in my whip parade about this one. It's got a cream coloured mount on this mock-up, but it looks to be white fabric. Now it's a grey scale for floss, and for me the kit came with some 16 count cream aida, and I don't think that grey and cream go. It's a personal thing, personal preference. I just didn't think it went very well. It didn't jive for me. So I think if you're going to have it on cream fabric, you're looking at beiges and, you know, very pale creams and ivories and sort of things like that. So I've swapped out the 16 count cream aida for some 28 count white even weave. And I started doing this on Saturday, and I don't know if again you can see, but in this, a body, the skirt, the pieces where there's a lot of grey colour is actually half cross stitch. And I filmed my whip parade, and then I got cracked on with stitching this, and then I realised when I was listening back to my whip parade and talking about this piece, I'd only gone and stitched it in full cross stitch, so I had to sit and frog it. Luckily I hadn't got much done, but I have to say by the end of Saturday I had done all of the half cross stitch and I've started on the back stitch. So just pop a piece behind me, so I'll just show you what that looks like. So as you can see her outline there quite clearly, the half cross stitch, and on the frog there are 3 French knots, and I've started the back stitch. It's not complete yet on the frog, so I figured because I've got the cross stitches done, or the half cross stitch, once I'd frogged it and redone it, I got that done so quickly that I can take my time over the back stitch. I've got essentially a whole month, because Saturday was the 1st of July, and all of the main, I mean obviously the back stitching is going to take a while because there's a lot of it, but rather than sit and do it all at once, I'm just going to chip away at it a little bit at a time. And I do think that on the white it stands out, and I think for me, I don't know what you guys think, but for my money it's certainly nicer than doing this grey scale on cream. To me that didn't make sense, but there we go. So that is everything. That is all of the stitching. Now I shall do 2 stitch with me's this week. I shall film one in the morning, and I shall film one on probably on Thursday. I'm camera in. Shush. You saw all time. I can hear her whispering to Andy now. Okay, so my tomorrow's stitch with me will be a stitching shelf, and it will be one with chat. And then the next stitch with me that I'll be doing will be my Afromov piece, the Night Cafe. She's getting louder and louder. Good grief.
You can't bloody deaf chuff.
Oh, is he deaf? All right, okay. Apparently Andy's a deaf chuff. You can tell my kids are from Yorkshire. Yeah, so it's chatty tomorrow, and the Night Cafe will be an ASMR, I think. Okay. Right, so that is it. That's all the stitching, all of the other bits and pieces. So I'll go through the comments tomorrow morning in my chatty stitch with me. Lauren's come to say a quick hello. And Lauren, have you done any stitching? No. Are you going to do some stitching? Yeah. Yeah. When are you going to... Right, I want you to make a place to this camera now. Are you going to show some progress next week?
Yeah.
Tell them, not me.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, thank you. So, Lauren... Oh, causing an earthquake, kiddo. So Lauren will show you what she's been doing next week when I am back. So all that's left really for me to say is thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry it's a short and sweet one, but I've got such a lot to do. But take care, happy stitching, thanks for watching. Please make sure that you're still subscribed if you've previously subscribed. You know, as I've said before, I've had 1 or 2 people say that they've been unsubscribed by YouTube, so let's try and just make sure, just have a quick check down below, check that button's still showing subscribed, and if you do get a moment, please just go ahead and watch another video of mine, and that's how you can support me as a content creator. So thanks very much for watching, take care, happy stitching, we'll see you on the next one, bye bye for now.